Welcome to the virtual golf world tour with the Texas Golf Ranger. I'm exploring famous courses around the world through GSPro. Today we're gonna play on Mesquite golf course, and let's get to it. As you know, I typically play on blue tee, so today I'm going to play on yellow tee on Mesquite. I have been played this course a couple of times before. This first hole is always challenging because I have to cross the creek. Whoever made this course on GSPro, he did a pretty good job because the location of this tree is pretty accurate. I blocked by this tree a couple of times before because my ball shape is always a draw. Luckily, I have a small opening on the left side of the tree, so I was able to shot low fade. The hardest part is maybe the chip shot. It's really hard to gauge the distance. Also, the putting is not very easy to make. Sometimes it's really hard to guess the distance. These days I'm trying to fix my stance. As I watch my own video, I noticed that my stance is too close. I think it is from my old habit to avoid the slices. I think the biggest advantage in virtual golf comparing to the real golf is that I don't have to worry about those thick rough grasses. Number 3 is a dogleg left. Sometimes I try to hit the driver shot over the tree, but in this virtual golf, my driving distance get a lot lower, so it's really hard to get that distance. Maybe I get more used to this virtual golf, my driving distance will get better. Luckily, I was able to hit around the tree, so I left with a 224 yard for the second shot. In GSPro, right now I'm turning on this gimme circle, so whenever I putt inside of 3 feet, I get gimme. GSPro, when you make a missed shot, you can select from a couple of different options. For now, I'm reheating the shot. Of course, there is a 1-shot penalty. In rear Mesquite golf course, this number 5, the trees on the left and right, always the branch is just hanging close to the tee box. So from the tee box, it looks very intimidating because the window looks very small. In GSPro, you can also select the hardness of the fairway and the green, so that you can mimic the Texas's ultra hard fairway and green. didn't show here. In GSPro, the problem is sometimes the chip shot is not well recognized. Especially when I make a very short chip shot. It's really hard to make it happen in GSPro. It is shown I'm hitting 6 iron. Actually, I'm hitting 9 iron. In GSPro, if I do the golf club mapping, then GSPro will select automatically the proper golf club for the given distance, but I haven't done golf club mapping yet. In real golf, my typical shot is a draw, but somehow in GSPro Golf Simulator, there are a lot of bad hook from the tee shot. Maybe because I'm not still very comfortable making a big swing in this small room. I'm playing 12 soul, I'm 8 over. It is pretty close to my typical handy. Actually, GSPro simulator is pretty accurate. Maybe I need to improve my golf mat so that I need to make my putting more realistic. It is pretty nice surprise to have a birdie. Already playing the last hole. I named this episode as a virtual world golf tour because I'm going to play many courses in the world from the GSPro golf simulator. In reality, it's really hard to play that many courses, but in virtual reality, you can play a lot more courses. That's the benefit of it. I hope you liked the video. See you next week.